What's going on YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm going to tell you the most in-demand jobs for 2020. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ben Nader. If you're brand new to this channel, I am an entrepreneur. I run a recruiting agency as well as teach a recruiting mentorship program. And if you're into anything about entrepreneurship, recruiting, anything in between, I vlog about that stuff every single day. So therefore, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. So one of the questions I get asked the most by students, by people in my group, is what to niche down into. And to be honest with you, it's a really good question because when you're ready to pick a niche, you want to make sure you're picking the right niche. You want to make sure there's enough money in that niche, enough demand in that niche. And so I read an article by Inc.com about the most in-demand jobs in 2020. Now, in no way are these jobs stack ranked in any particular order as far as their demand. I'm just going to go through them as they are in the article just to let you know. So let's go. The first job is aerospace manufacturing professionals. Now, this is a role that is highly in demand in 2020 because of so much of the space exploration ventures that are going on, such as SpaceX or Blue Origin and things of that nature. Otherwise, these skills are not found everywhere, so they're naturally in high demand. The next position on the list is an accountant, and this is anticlimactic, not surprising whatsoever. Businesses are in constant need of bookkeeping, accounting, and auditing, and therefore accountants are definitely going to be in demand for 2020. The next job on the list is CDL Drivers, meaning those who possess a commercial driver's license. Now, this market has been super hot actually for a few years now, and it's definitely in demand in 2020. The commercial driving area is huge because naturally we transport goods and things all across the country. So CDL drivers are definitely in high demand going into 2020. Next up on the list is construction manager. This is a job that does not surprise me for being in demand for 2020 whatsoever, as it's been in demand for years lately. Construction is on the rise. It's booming in almost every major city around. There are high rises going up. There are commercial and residential developments going on everywhere, and construction managers are naturally needed for these roles. Next up is plumbers, steam fitters, and pipe fitters. So if you think about our water system, our infrastructure, sewer systems, things like that, older buildings, these positions are in high demand because our infrastructure needs to be rebuilt. In America, we have aging infrastructure and aging buildings, and going along the theme of construction, things that are newly built just as much need to be renovated, and therefore these positions are definitely in demand going into 2020. Next up on the list is dentist. Now, the reason dentist is on this list is because number one, there's a shortage of dentists as it stands, and the only reason that the demand for dentists will go down is if our population goes down. Pretty much every single person needs a dentist, and so unless we start dwindling in population, the demand for dentists is just going to keep going up. As we move into 2020, new innovations and new initiatives are happening, such as solar energy. Naturally, the next job on the list is solar energy technician. Now, this is a position that is highly in demand because of how much solar energy is becoming a normal part of our daily lives. So many people are installing solar roofs, so many businesses are installing solar roofs, and that requires both installation and repair. Basically, solar energy is coming, it's going to be here to stay, and solar energy technicians are most definitely in demand. For the exact same reasons that I just mentioned, wind energy technicians are in high demand for 2020. The next position up on this list is physician's assistant. Now, this role is in high demand because not only are physicians themselves in high demand, their assistants as well are too. And as long as there are people growing old in this world, physicians and physician's assistants will both be in high demand. The same thing goes for dentists. As the population grows, these both positions will be necessary and they will be in high demand. Next on the list is software developer. Now, this obviously comes as no surprise to me. Software developers are in demand and have been in demand for probably the past 10 or 15 years. They've been in super demand, basically, with all of the innovations coming with AI and machine learning and everything else you can think of under the sun as far as software development and technology. Therefore, software development is definitely here to stay as an in-demand position going into 2020. Now, the last job on this list is physical therapist. So this goes along with the concept of as long as people are growing older and living longer, the demand for roles like dentists, physicians, and physical therapists is going to be high. Physical therapists are trained and certified to provide therapeutic treatments to aging populations, and that is definitely what we have in America right now. And so this role is most definitely in demand for 2020. There you have it. That is the list from Inc.com of 2020 most in-demand jobs right now. And if you're thinking about a niche for your recruiting agency, just take your pick of any one of these roles and take a look at what they relate to. Take a look at what you know. Take a look at what you like, and maybe one of these can become your niche. I most definitely hope this video was informational and valuable to you. If it was, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as the alert button so you know every single time I come out with a new video. Until then,